I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to make this a little darker in there. And every time I go up next to a line, I'm going to more and more try to make sure that I'm having a gradation coming out, even if it doesn't seem like it should matter. Get in the habit of doing that. I think if you create contour and develop all your values as if they have curve and dimension, then you're going to automatically do those things. It's going to be a breeze. If you had to put a flat value down, well, that's not hard to do, but you would rather choose to do that rather than just have it the way you always do it and then try to find some way to modify your drawing so that it accommodates some contour in that flat area. Now on camera, I hope this is going to work. Remember, the 4H, even though it's light, is going to be the only thing on the white paper. So we have that advantage and don't have to worry so much about the fact that we have to draw really dark to be able to see this if everything's clean around it. Okay, and here's this little, I don't think this angle's right here. I'm going to change this just a little bit. And you know the Mono Zero comes in real handy when you have all this detail and you want to just pick out something. I just want to change that angle. And you can get into those tight little places and clean that up. Now, one of the things that I was starting to say a little bit ago, there's just so much to talk about, is watch some of these very subtle angles, these curves. As you plot your drawing and you see, well, as I've said before, well, I see a pretty straight edge here. Make sure that when you get finished with that you recognize the subtle curve that is in there. And if you have to verify it, which way it is, then go ahead and do that, because you might be surprised that it isn't as curved as you think, or you see a curve and it isn't even a curve. So you can see over here that I have this quite a bit different. Now, what's my problem here? So I want to modify that now. I'm going to cut into this just a little bit more. I'm going to turn this in just a little bit more, and I'm going to remove what is changing that contour. Might be the width of a line. It's amazing how often just the width of a line can make the difference. And you may think, oh, that's nitpicking. But if it means capturing the character, and I think the more you get into these things, you'll find that was what changed that person, kept it from looking like that person. I see this is just hanging down a little bit of a turn here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this into a little bit more of a turn right there, just making sure that I'm documenting that. Okay, so now this turns up. How am I going to, it looks like it could be straight. Initially you could do this and then find the curve. So if I put it from those 2 points, I can see that it bows out of that just a little bit. And so to make sure that I can recognize that, I'm going to take that extra out of there so I can follow that curve. My goal is to capture this man's essence. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, subscribe below. And also share it with your friends. So we'll see you in the next one.